So in the spirit of the holiday season, we're giving out Christmas gifts to selected Celtics players here on the Garden Report. And this segment is brought to you by 1 in 100. Head over to 1in100.co, your online raffle to score tickets to see the Celtics, the Bruins, and the Patriots. Your first entry is absolutely free. So don't waste time. Head over to 1in100.co and win some tickets tonight. Gentlemen.
Yeah, it's a good Christmas gift right there.
That's not a bad Christmas gift. There you go. And you got a couple chances there. You know, we got 2 upcoming games, 2 home games for the Celtics. But we're giving out gifts, all right? You know, it's that time of the year, gentlemen.
Holiday season.
The holiday season. Chris, let's start with you.
Oh, okay. That's messed up.
Who's on your Christmas list? Which Celtics player is getting something from you?
Robert Williams is like at the top by a mile.
He's been good this year?
By a mile. Well, he could be better.
I mean,
he's he's on the nice list, yeah, for sure.
So you're not giving him Cole?
No, I'm not giving him Cole yet. I'm giving him a mid-range game. If there's a way to buy him that, I could buy some VC points on 2K and get him that mid-range game because he needs to be a little more multi-dimensional. It's a lot to ask from a 21-year-old rookie. He's got a really raw skill set, and it's kind of unrealistic to ask that from him this early in his career. But Friday night's game,
so you're gonna hook him up.
Friday night's game, just like Wednesday night's game, highlighted the shortcomings of this really thin front court right now. And, of course, hopefully over the next couple weeks, Aaron Baines and Al Horford will trickle back into this lineup. But right now they're going to need Robert Williams because Daniel Tice was completely outmatched on Friday night. And if you bring in Robert Williams against a lineup like Milwaukee, he only got 8 minutes of action. But he's going to need – he didn't play a lot, but he's very limited in his game. Obviously, he's a terrific lob threat. He's a shot blocker. He's blocking shots 20 feet away from the hoop with his back to the basket. It's pretty remarkable. But if he can add in just a couple more dimensions into that game, whether it's a mid-range threat, anything like that, it would really, really help. Because right now, he's very one-dimensional. He doesn't really stand as a substantial threat in every set for the Celtics.
He gets it done on the defensive end of things, but on the offensive end, there's much to be desired.
Limited,
yeah, absolutely. Jimmy, what do you got?
Yeah, so everyone's around the Christmas tree at the Toscano household. All the Celtics players are there.
They all paint a picture.
They all get a gift. It all looks the same. They all open it up. You know what it is? It's a Celtics 2008 championship DVD because I want these Celtics players to watch a championship team this year. Because as of right now, it's not them, especially after Friday night's debacle. I gotta say, you know, being in that locker room after, you know, and watching like the way the players were kind of just like moping around and their reactions.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
This is a team in a pretty bad place right now. Clearly, I mean, that's not.
Could you gift them cohesion along with the DVD?
They need consistent cohesion. That's what they need, according to Kyrie. But you know what? That's gonna it has to happen progressively. It has to happen over time. So my issue, not my issue, but my concern is that okay, if you're still looking for that, then like what's been happening over the last. What happened last season? What happened in the offseason? What happened during practice? Yeah. You know, that's the type of stuff. And when you look at that 2008 Celtics team, what was their mantra? What was that word that they used? Ubuntu. Would you say that anyone on this Celtics team even knows what that word means, Ubuntu?
No. Well,
and I know it's corny, I know all that stuff, but like those Celtics players actually did believe in that. They were there for each other. They, you know,
it was something for them to bond over and kind of wrap
I mean, 10 years later, those guys are still tight. 10 years, you know, obviously, you know, Ray Allen aside, probably, you know, here and there's a couple outsiders, but generally speaking, those guys had each other's backs. They knew what it took to win, and they trust each other. And when you look at the Celtics team today, they don't have those things. So that's the problem that I see with these guys. So they're getting that DVD. They're going to sit there. I'm going to make them sit there and watch the whole damn thing.
Okay. All right. Well, I was going to say, you know what? I think Kyrie Irving would be the one guy to say, you know what? I got plenty in Ubuntu, okay? I'm the one that's sacrificing here. I can score all I want. I can do anything I want, and I'm helping these guys out instead because I'm not one unless they are one, I believe. Something like that, right? I'm paraphrasing here. But okay.
You are not one without your brother.
Something like that. I think that sounds more accurate than what I just said.
After he said that he can do
what
anything
I'm going to give to my boy Jaylen Brown, that's where I called him my boy because he was a spark plug Friday night. And I see you, Jaylen. You know, you did your thing. More of that and more coming off the bench. So
what's the gift?
I'm giving him. I'm getting there.
Oh, I thought you forgot the gift. I'm like, wait, we unwrap this thing.
Big old piece of humble pie. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Not even a piece. He's getting the whole pie. Right?
Humble pie.
Yeah.
Yabusele, like pie. Someone say pie.
It's gonna taste delicious. He can share with Yabusele if he wants, even though Yabusele. I don't think he needs any more pie right now, but you know what?
But he could use some humble
Give it
pie
to Jaylen Brown because he needs that humble pie. Accept his role. What was that, Jimmy?
Yabu could use some humble pie too. Every time I see him, he's dabbing all over the place. Anyways, I don't want to cut you off. Go on.
No, that's it. That's all I got. Jaylen Brown, humble pie. Accept that secondary role. You know what? If Gordon Hayward eventually makes his way to starting lineup, of course I'm looking down the road here. You know he could be that sixth man for this team, and he can thrive in it. He's proven it. Every time he's coming off the bench, at least in the last couple of weeks since he came back from his injury, he's been successful. So I think, you know, obviously we talked about the Jackie McMullen piece. You know, I don't want to get too much into it, but I think he's having a bit of a tough time accepting the role, but if he continues to be successful and he continues to thrive at it, accept the role and continue to do your thing.
If you could sprinkle in like a little bit of consistency in that humble pie, it would be perfect. Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
Because
Friday
Friday
night
night
consistency, like consistency
in his game,
Oh,
in his
okay,
game.
okay,
Because
okay.
Friday
Like a
night,
runny pie.
Friday night
You
was
want
an,
like a
Friday night
cheesecake, or
was
you
an
want like a
absolute.
regular cake?
Shut up, get out of here. Friday night was an absolute roller coaster. He was putting Giannis on posters, getting technical fouls, airballing threes, leading runs on steals.
Yeah.
It was all over the place. It'd be nice for him to find a little bit of consistency.
Agreed.